Welcome back to Hollywood Exposed, the channel where the truth behind the fame finally gets uncovered. Today, we're diving into the jaw-dropping, emotional, and unforgettable life of the legendary Bobby Brown, the man who had it all, lost it all, and somehow lived to tell the tale. If you thought you knew Bobby Brown, think again. Born on February 5, 1969, in Boston, Massachusetts, Bobby Brown didn't grow up with luxury. His childhood in Roxbury was filled with challenges. But he had one thing that couldn't be denied: talent. That gift led him to form the group New Edition at just 9 years old. With hits like Candy Girl and Mr. Telephone Man, the group became a teen sensation in the 1980s. But Bobby, with his rebellious energy, didn't fit the clean-cut image. He was eventually pushed out, a move that could have ended his career. But instead, it launched a solo empire. In 1988, Bobby released Don't Be Cruel, an album that made music history. With chart-topping tracks like My Prerogative and Every Little Step, Bobby introduced the world to a bold new sound, new jack swing. He wasn't just making music. He was creating a movement. He quickly became the bad boy of R&B, talented, wild, and completely unstoppable. But fame came with a dark price. And then came Whitney Houston. Their relationship was one of the most talked about unions in Hollywood history. Two superstars, deeply in love but battling personal demons. Their marriage in 1992 was explosive, full of passion, but also plagued by drugs, arrests, and public breakdowns. Bobby always claimed he loved Whitney deeply, and even after their divorce in 2007, he called her his soulmate. Her death in 2012 shattered him, but the pain didn't stop there. Their daughter, Bobby Christina, was born in 1993 and inherited the spotlight. Tragically, she died in 2015 under circumstances hauntingly similar to her mother's. Bobby also lost his son, Bobby Brown Jr., in 2020 to a drug overdose. These devastating losses could have destroyed him completely, but somehow Bobby Brown found the strength to keep going. Today, he is married to Alicia Etheridge, and together they have 3 children. Bobby is a changed man, one who speaks about healing, fatherhood, and honoring the memory of his lost loved ones. He even launched the Bobby Christina Serenity House, a domestic violence shelter in honor of his daughter. And despite everything, he's still performing, still smiling, and still sharing his story. From teen idol to R&B king, from scandal to survival, Bobby Brown's journey is the definition of resilience. He's lived through heartbreak, addiction, and unimaginable tragedy. Yet he continues to rise. Love him or hate him, one thing is clear: you can never ignore Bobby Brown.